Welcome to Raven Maven, episode 35. Please join me with a warm welcome to our special guest, Taylor Douglas, founder of TK Raps.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's Saturday. Spring is almost near.
I'm like, well, I think today is the first day of spring, right?
Today's the 20th. I think it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's the first day of spring.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, guys, I'm really excited to have Taylor here with us. Or TK. What do you prefer, Taylor?
You can call me TK. It doesn't matter.
All right. So TK, thank you for joining us. As I mentioned, you are the founder of TK Raps, which is I guess we could call it a hair accessory line. And
yes.
You launched it last year. So during the pandemic.
Praise be to God. That's all I gotta say.
So let's talk about that. Like, you know, how did that idea come to play?
So it's honestly crazy. Like all I can say is I have a good friends and good coworkers around me. Like I used to wear head wraps all the time in college because I hated wearing hats. Right. So like on a bad hair day, I'm like, I'm not wearing no baseball cap, or like I either wear a beautiful head wrap to just advance my outfit, even though my hair looks like a hot mess underneath. So I would just wear it for fun, like, you know, the small ones every now and then. I used to go to this spot in Harlem, like probably every 2 months, to just buy 4 or 5 of them at once. And people always ask me, where'd you get them? And I work in corporate America, so I will wear them all the time, like regardless of what anyone says. I wear like the solid color ones in the beginning because I was like, I don't know what they're gonna say, but after a while I was like, they're not saying anything, so I'm gonna wear the pop kente ones, crazy ones. And I started wearing it. And well, she's your close friend, Reese.
Yeah,
we weren't really coworkers, but we worked in the same building. You know, like folk, we gotta come together. So we kind of like all came together in that one entire building. They were like, Taylor, like just make a hair wrap line. And I was just like it was, I didn't think of it, but once they said it to me, I was like, it makes much sense. Like people always ask me where I get my hair wraps from. I should just make my own. Like it's a part of like my brand. So that's kind of like where it started. Like they helped me. If you hear a dog barking, I'm sorry. They helped me find my domain and just gave me ideas. And that was in September of like 2019, of like the start of it. I didn't start doing it until May of 2020. My two I'll say my big sisters, they knew since I was like 4 years old, and like they raised me. They have their own organization called YBK, where they help uplift other Black-owned businesses. And they were like, we want to interview you for your brand, for your business. I'm like, I didn't start anything yet. Like I wasn't gonna start it until after the pandemic happened. I'm like, I don't have no money. I didn't save anything yet. Like nothing's happening. Like they were like, well, like at least try and do your samples. So I'm like, okay, so let me go back to the place that I bought my hair wraps from, because they give fabric and they also have a seamstress there.
Nice.
So, and I call them my African uncles, because they know I was like 16. Like that's like a good amount of time that they've known me. So like I was like, you know, I want to do hair wraps with satin in them and make them super big. And they were like, okay, fine. And then they opened the store for me during the pandemic, just for me. And that's literally how it all started. Literally. So yeah.
So you launched it. What month did you launch the actual
October?
In October of 2020, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how has it been like since you launched it? I know you've been doing a few events to promote the business, but
yeah,
how has that experience been so far?
I feel like it has its ups and downs. I feel like it's steady, because like, you know, I'm a baby. I've only been around for 6 months. And it's happened during COVID, so I couldn't do pop-up events, I couldn't do vending, so it's literally all online. And thank God I have close friends and family that would just buy my stuff just because of out of love, and they respect what I do. But I think for me, the most love I get is the production of it all. Like, of course I love my product, but I like creating.
Right.
So me being busy and being active and creating new things, like I'm always happy to do that. You know, sometimes money, it's a definition of helping you. So if I had all the money, like I would be like collection. But no, it's been good. I'm really patient. Like
Great.
I just started. Like I literally gave myself about, I'll say 5 years with my business just to see how it goes. And if it succeeds, then yes. And if it doesn't, then at least I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here now. So yeah.
I love that. I like that perspective because I recently was sharing with a friend that, you know, I'm going forward, I plan not to personally do anything that doesn't, like if I reach the ceiling in that thing, I'm going to move on. So I'm not, and it doesn't matter what it is. So I think it's important to, like, you know, you've given yourself 5 years and we'll see where TK Raps in. If it, if I hope that it blows up to that level.
I hope so too. And if it doesn't,
at least I did it. Right.
Thank you. I did. No one cannot say I had a business and I did it.
Exactly.
That's my ability. Yeah.
So you have definitely a big online, like, social media presence. And I know that to me, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than my presence. And I know that you, like, you know, you do personal styling and you also are creative director as well, because you executed, ideated the launch of TK Raps. And I'm pretty sure working on other projects. I love all your concepts on your social media. You guys should go follow her at, it's TK, right? At TK.
TKD, as in dog, TKD.
So follow at TKD for your photography inspiration and style info, because it's bomb. But
that's all happened because of the pandemic. Like, seriously.
So you're like the poster child for people glowing up during chaos.
No, seriously. If you would have talked to me like months ago saying, Taylor, you're gonna have like photo shoots and like do photos before the pandemic, I would be like, I don't have time for that. Like, I was like, I have too much to do. I want to do YouTube and and then I'm here now with a whole business.
So how did that side of your personal brand impact the creativity and like of your business? Like, how does, I guess, everything, the fusion? Because I feel like when you're creative, you might have more than one thing you want to do, but it seems like you were able to seamlessly take everything that kind of makes TK special and then also infuse it into your business, but in a way that made sense for the business.
Yeah. I think, well, I was around when Instagram first started. So like I kind of saw, like I was a kid, like I saw when you just posted a post because your friends saw it and you have likes and yada, yada, yada. It wasn't on Android yet. So I was like, I need to go on Android. But then like I was there in the beginning. So I kind of saw like how Instagram elevated itself, and now it's like it's a whole new ball game, and I kind of had to, I'll say, adapt to the times because I'm already a creative person. I went to school for fashion merchandising management, so I kind of have that inside of me. So once I just took selfies and showing off my clothes and just tagging people, my friends will always ask me like, where did you get that? How did you put that together? Like, I need help putting a birthday outfit together. I need help doing something like that. So eventually I was like, okay, this can we go somewhere. But it was just me just promoting myself to other brands on my page. Like, I still feel like I'm a baby to this because I have a decent amount of followers. But I think mixing my creativity with the clothes that I wear to my business and knowing how Instagram works, it kind of helps, because I know that like with Instagram you have to try to make people feel exclusive, but like not be in their face at the same time, and it's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
So I think me being on it when it first started and seeing other people do and like what I can do that can be different, I think that helped a lot when it comes to both of my businesses.
Yeah. And
also, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
And also, like, Instagram has its own kind of look. Like, you have to, because people will tell me, like, take a picture of me. I want to know, like, Instagram picture. And I'll just take it. And it's just like, how did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just the angles. You have to have that certain eye. I feel like once you have that eye for Instagram, then you can go places. But that's just hard to get for, it's hard to get that if you don't get it. Because
Right.
for me, my whole idea for my creative everything and styling is to help the average person on Instagram that wants to help elevate their page.
Right.
So of course I would like Nike to hire me Nike. But like, if for example, if you wanted to use me, if you was like, yo, you know what, Taylor, I need to be at my page. Can you help me pull 3 looks? And I just want to do this and show me the ropes, then I'm willing to help you do that. It's more of just for the average person to elevate themselves for Instagram.
Yeah. And I like you said that because to me, it's like Instagram is a platform and it has a special way that it works. And I think as a creative, you just need to know how, like, I think people do need an eye. You need to have, and then you need to have your own sense of your own style, and you have those two things. So you're able to basically work in that platform and like express your brands in a very effective way. Like, there's no doubt or question when you come on either your personal style page, or if you go to TK Raps, you're not confused about what you're seeing or what this is,
That's good to know. Thank you.
You're hitting it, girl. You're on point. So what is the future for you of like TK Raps? Like, what do you hope to achieve ultimately?
I hope to achieve that viral moment. That's one. Like, just out of nowhere, I look at my phone and like I'm like on the shit or something like that. Like, that would just be great for me. I think like my own TK Rap store. I think that'd be great. But I don't like to bring my hopes up because like I used to, but I tend to not to anymore. So like I think babes and stuff. I felt like whenever I have my collection, I want it to be sold out automatically.
Yeah.
Like now, like I have something sold out, but it's kind of hard because COVID made things worse when it comes to pop-up events. You can't really do much, and I launched right in October, so it was just only online for me and the faith of my family and friends to buy my stuff. But yeah, like an online store, that viral moment, selling out automatically, having a celebrity wear one of my stuff just out of nowhere, like something like that. That's like the main goal. And hopefully quit my job. And this will get me money.
Yes, girl. Because that's the point of these like guys, people say like, you can have side hustles, but the whole point of the side hustle is to make it eventually the main hustle.
Yes.
So I also hope that, TK Raps grows to that scale and you're able to like fully focus on that, and also just continue doing the other creative things you do, because at the end of the day, people like us, like there's never just one thing we're doing. And
it's so funny, I realize, because I'm young, but I realized that for myself too. Like during this pandemic, I'm like, okay, I used to promote parties in Brooklyn before the pandemic. I had a job, and then I was going to add more things, and then that all stopped. And I was like, all right, I got to do something else. Like something has to come about. And I didn't force it. It just happened. Like I had to just do something no matter what it was. So if it's in you, it's in you. Yes. Period.
And I'm so happy you said that. That's a big takeaway, guys. If it's in you, it's in you, and you're going to manifest it. So I hope that is a takeaway for you in whatever
takeaway.
Yep. That's what we'll call it, the takeaway. So what is your advice for young entrepreneurs? Some more giveaway.
I don't even give it. I need advice from myself. Budgeting is what it is. Like budgeting your money, asking for help. Like that's what I needed to learn, because I'm a type A person. So I will do everything myself and be stressed out, and I'll be okay with it. But eventually I was like, Taylor, you have your weaknesses and you need people that have those strengths to help you along the way.
Yeah.
Like shout out to my best friend Anaya since middle school. Like she's very soft-spoken. Like she's we're alike, but she will, if I'll tell you, what, I don't like that, like this, but she'll say, can you do that differently? Or she can give it a different way where I'm not that girl. So have people around me that can help elevate me and just help me to become more successful, networking, like, and giving credit when it's due, like now, like in the because you don't want to do a photo shoot and not get credit to the photographer, and then later down the line, the person becomes really famous, and then you try to work with them again, like, oh, remember that shit you did, and you're like, well, you never gave me credit, and you never did whatever. Pay people on time.
Yes.
Too. Pay them on time. Reputation is key. Be nice. Be on, like, I'll say for me, I'm really time managed, and I like to plan things out. Like, if I could plan anyone's life until they die, I would. Like, I'm that kind of person. No, seriously, it's bad. So time manage, make sure that things are gonna happen, but this is kind of toxic, but I always say, like, time manage the mistakes that are gonna happen. Because that's what I do.
You have to tell me how to do that part.
Oh, I can tell you. But no, reputation, pay people on time. I also say, like, take risk, but don't take risks that are going to jeopardize your future plans. Like, if you know, for example, like my last collection, like, I only have 2. My last one, I was like, you know what? I don't have that much funds to do it, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna still pay my tithes and offering. I'm a church girl, so pay tithes and offering, and God will give you what you need. And eventually I pulled it off. So it's more of, just taking risk, listening to friends and family. But if you have an idea, stick to your idea. Like, don't let other people try to change what you want to do. Like, ask for advice, but take it when you want it.
Yeah.
So,
and I would add on, you know, trusting yourself too, because your idea came from within you, or it may have been inspired by something else, but you still are the person who's going to manifest it. So, you know, believe in yourself. That's definitely one of the things that, you know, I think is important as well. But yeah, this was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm
so excited.
And we gotta hang out.
I know, right? Please tell people where they can find TK Raps on social media, and and where they can find you again, just because I want them to connect.
Okay, you can find my personal page at TKD. You can find my TK Raps page at TK Raps, tkraps.com, and then email tkraps@gmail.com.
Awesome. So yeah, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Raven Maven featuring the wonderful TK.
And I love the Raven Maven. That's like so dope. I love that name.
And I basically just wanted to say, I'm going to share with you, I'm going to have TK be part of this, but this is actually going to be the last episode of Raven Maven. What? Like, what? Yes, this is going to be the last episode of Raven Maven. I started doing Raven Maven in 2017. Wow. And I'm very happy with all the wonderful guests like yourself, and you know, all the Black excellence that I was able to share their stories and their journey. And I'm not gonna cry, because this is actually a bittersweet thing.
Cry.
Yeah,
I'm a crier, so cry.
It's a bittersweet thing, but I've been doing this for a long time, and you know, like I said earlier, I just think it's time to move on. But I want you guys to, if you haven't watched previous episodes, or you know, haven't seen some of my previous amazing guests, then please feel free to go to the YouTube or go to ravenmavenshow.com. The website will be up. The videos will always be up on YouTube. I will never take them down. But I'm just like, you know, I want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me, and thank you, Iya. Thank you to everybody who like helped me get Raven Maven started and doing it. And thank you again for being part of our story.
Thank you so much. I feel so special being the last.
I know.
Oh my God. We should do a longer episode, 2 hours.
I would if people would just pay attention.
You should do a podcast. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, that would be cool. I probably should do a podcast, but I am on a podcast. I'm also on, if you guys don't know, The Weigh In by Shapely. And
okay.
Yeah, we talk about love and relationships, and we got a lot of cool things going on. So you guys can just, don't worry. I'm a creator, and always making and doing things. So there's going to be plenty more things that you guys could just follow with me and keep up with what's going on. So so I love everyone. Thank you guys, and thank you, Taylor, again.
Thank you.